lock your doors and turn up the volume and look at the person next to you because the America we knew on Friday is being sold out by Monday morning. Welcome back from the weekend, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your break because the radicals and the power in power certainly didn't take a break. I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservatives, and this is the weekend wrap up on the Conservative Viewpoint. We are diving straight into the fire tonight, guys, in Pennsylvania and State Senator Cameron BARTALLOtta and the remnants of the DEWEESE era machine at playing the dangerous game. They aren't just looking the other way. They are effectively rolling out the red carpet for illegal criminals to walk into the Keystone State and snatch the very jobs your neighbors rely on. It's a total betrayal. They'd rather protect lawbreakers than the PA workers. And we've got the receipts and how they're doing it. But while the Democrats that allowed the bloodbath border crisis to happen, our military is showing the world what happens when you poke the bear. Operation Epic Fury is in full swing. If you haven't seen the footage of the gravity bombing campaign over Tehran, you are missing the most inspiring display of American air superiority in a generation. But don't you worry, I got you. Our sailors are literally signing their names on the 2,000-pound bombs and to get the regime of Iran. And speaking of the regime, they've made their choice. They have chosen a new leader, and that is definitely the wrong one. They have chosen Khamenei's son, and he has stepped into his father's blood-stained shoes. It's a hereditary dictatorship born out of desperation. But as the president said this weekend, he's unacceptable, and he won't last long. And finally, have you noticed how quiet the left has become lately? The mainstream media is tripping all over itself to talk about anything else. And why would that be, right? Because the Epstein bank records are finally leaking out of the Treasury, and they show a direct pipeline of cash from a notorious mega donor straight into the Democrats' war chest. They spent years pointing fingers, but the paper trail is finally leaking back to their own front door. They are silent because they are terrified. It is Monday, March 9th, 2026, and this is the Conservative Viewpoint and the weekend wrap-up. We've got the truth they're trying to bury. So let's get to work, shall we? The show begins now. Hi, everyone. And yes, it is Monday. I'm telling you what, it's been a long... I don't even feel like I had a weekend, man. I'll tell you what, I was busy Saturday and Sunday both trying to get that bathroom finished. Shit, I'm not even close. Had a terrible time just getting the old sink out, and I forgot to take pictures, but I got to tell... I'll take pictures of what I'm doing tomorrow and trying to get stuff done, guys. Got a lot going on, so we're going to get up and hurry quick here. And we've got... What do we got? We got Rumble over here. We got Facebook. We got YouTube. We got Twitch. We got X. We got, well, Rumble over there too. And we got Webkin. We got Getter. And we got Kick. Everyone's in the house tonight, guys. What's going on, everybody? State, what's going on in Facebook? What's going on, man? Got it coming up here shortly. Wait, hold on for that one. And let's get over here to the Getter Gang and see who's starting us off tonight. I did not see it, but we got Radical Ray Sean Justice in there. There he is. One Dover starting next. Conrad, what's happening, man? Keep going now. Cecil, 1776 is over there, man. What's going on, Cecil? Mr. Joe Public. Didn't see you, man. I missed you one day last week, man. Welcome to the show, guys. Got a hell of a show going on. So we're going to shoot down here to the Wimpkin Warriors and see what we got going on over here. We got Lee starting us off tonight. What up, Lee? Excuse me, guys. Fixer, what's happening, man? And Marianne, the lovely Marianne's right there. She is. Yes, and we got John M. right there. Gabby girl. Oh, there's my Gabby girl. Look what there. Right there she is. Right. Welcome. I love seeing Gabby girl in there. And there is Colin from Scotland. Tammy. My Texas Tammy's right there, guys. You see her? No, you don't see her, but I do. But there she is right there, Texas Tammy. Oh, yes. All righty then. Let's keep going down. We got Don M. I said we caught John M already. And Mark from the UK is in there. Welcome, guys. I'm glad to see your pretty faces all today. Jason, what's happening, Jason? Cousin's in the house. Guys, I got my shirts I'm giving away. So we're going to give away 4 of them between sometime now and before. It'll be sometime in June, but I'm going to show them to you. Here's one of them. That's one. Got to get it out of the way because I can't have them on my desk. Here's the second one. Here's the other one. Okay. They're all the one size. It is what it is. You got extra larges, and that is what it is right there. And that is the bird looking the other way. Direction, same shirt, different thing. But this one's different here. This one's there. Here's a different one. Can you see that one? That badass right there, right? Right? Yes, sir. We're going to give 4 of them away before July because when I send them to you, I want a picture of whoever wins. So I'm giving 4 of them away for the 250th anniversary of the United States. And I finally got them in. So there they are. Guys, if you haven't got in on the drawings yet, but if you've been in on the drawings before and you've won something for me, your names are back in the hat. Everybody's starting off fresh. But if you've not been in there and you want in on these drawings, you better get them in quick. Get your names to me at the conservative viewpoint at yahoo.com. Where's it at? There it is right there, guys. You'll see it. It's in the it is in the ticker above too. And there it is right there. If you want in on it, you haven't been in to try to win one of these shirts, get it up there, get it to me so we don't lose anything, guys. You get a chance to win if your name's in here. Those shirts I'm giving away, Jason. If you want in on the drawing, Jason, you just got to email me, Conservative Viewpoint, or get on there and let me know. If you want in on the drawing, I give 4 away. Sometimes you won't know it. I'm just going to do it and draw it. And if you win, but the only stipulation, right, guys? You have to be watching to win. If you're not watching the show, I don't see your name up there. You don't say hi. I don't see your name. You don't win. I move on to the next name. That's all I ask, guys. That's not much to ask, right? But we got the best celebration coming up. I still haven't worked on my show for that day, and I want to make it something special. So I got to work on that. But guys, we're going to get busy here because we got a lot to go over. So I want to start off with this first. This just blew my mind. I heard about this morning, and I want your answers in chat, guys. Tell me how you do this. Congressman Grill's State Department over embarrassing Biden-era grants to make maps more gay. No, I'm not lying. How the hell do you make a map gay? Do we got to draw little rainbow penises on every Democrat-run state or something? And let them, when you cross the border and you got a little rainbow penis or something? I don't know. How do you make a map gay? I don't get it. I don't understand it. You guys got to let me know. I love elderberry syrup. What the hell? Thanks, Tammy. All righty then. That's the question of the day. That's the question of the evening tonight, guys. You figure out how you make maps gay so we can make these liberal idiots, stupid idiots, happy. The next one we're going to get into is James Carville, this old piece of Democrat bullshit idiot. He did a profanity-laced tirade against Trump, but he admits that he's got Trump derangement syndrome. Did you guys see this? Well, you're going to now. Take a look at this.
Look, you fat fuck Trump, if you listen to this, you listen good, because what I'm getting ready to say, look, you fat fuck Trump, if you listen to this, you listen good, because what I'm getting ready to say is what a lot of people in this country speak for, who I speak for. And I speak for a lot of fucking people. You hear me, you fat asshole? This is what we believe. You're right. I got Trump derangement syndrome. I hate the motherfucker. And you know what? I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. I want to hate him more. I pray to God in heaven, God reign the righteous reign of Trump derangement syndrome. Pray for me, Lord. I'm your vessel on this earth. Pray for the people that listen to this. We want more. We want to hate the son of a bitch so much that we can't see straight.
You can't see straight, you dumb mental son of a bitch. This son of a bitch, he is useless. He is worse than useless. Everything that he predicted before Trump became president was wrong. And he thinks he speaks for people. He's a dumbass idiot. And they just proved it right there. These people are mentally insane. I had to show that. When I saw that earlier, I said, you got to be kidding me. But at least the dumb son of a bitch admits he got Trump derangement syndrome and he's worthless as fuck. That's as simple as that. Okay, guys, now we're moving on to the local election that we were talking about. Remember a week or so ago, I showed you a video of a guy that was scared out of his mind leaving Charleroi, PA, because of Cameron BARTALLOTTA bringing these illegal Haitians into the country, into our state, put them into a sweatshop to work at a business, taking American jobs away. And he was scared because remember, they locked him in and wouldn't let him out, but they said they were going to hire him and stuff. Oh yeah, and he was taken off back home because he was scared for his life. Remember me showing that? That was Frank Scales, Frank J. Scales. And he's back, and he said Republican Senator Cameron BARTALLOTTA was caught in the middle of the migrant labor trafficking in Pennsylvania. Haitians have taken over the little town of Charleroi. Last week, they spent 5 days down there. Now, Charleroi was invaded by 3,000 Haitian migrants. Their total population of this town was like 4,000. They almost doubled that. Oh, yeah, the crime has been outrageous, took it up to 7,000. And they spoke out about it and everything like that. And I'm not going to relive all of it for you, but I am going to show you how she acted when Frank got a hold of her and questioned her about this, because she has been involved in an intense controversy in the influx of Haitian migrants in Charleroi, drawing criticism from constituents and conservative figures who accused her of supporting illegal immigrants while she was defending the immigrants' legal status and economic contributions. She was, in fact, supporting these things and protecting these illegals, saying they were allowed in there legally at the time, but because somebody told them they were allowed in, because Biden and the Democrats told them they were allowed in here, no, that doesn't make them legal, but you're also taking them in, giving them jobs that Americans should have, right? Oh, yeah. So this kid caught up with her and tried to question her. And you want to hear some arrogance out of here? And I want you guys to see how she acts when this kid's trying to ask her questions. Take a look.
Just listen to what BARTALLOTTA had to say when he confronted her about the situation in Charleroi. Take a look. So in Charleroi, there's been an influx of Haitian migrants.
There was.
Yes, and they're still there today, and you supported that, so we were wondering why.
Charleroi is named after a Belgian town. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Charleroi was established a very long time ago by Belgians because they made glass. They came into this country and they settled in Charleroi. And they used the name Charleroi because it reminds them of where they came from. And they were glass producers. So
that's interesting that you brought up the fact that it's Belgium. And since it's Belgium, should it now be for the Haitians?
Finish your sentence.
Should it be for the Haitians now, since it was originally a Belgian town? Is that your point?
It's Belgian.
Belgian, yeah.
Yeah,
And it's interesting.
The town isn't for one specific group. I'm just curious. I mean, there were folks from Liberia 15 years ago that came in, and there was never this huge outcry. I'm just curious why, and there were people from Bangladesh. There are people from Indonesia. There are people from all over. I'm just curious, why now? Why has it just turned into such an outcry because of one particular group of individuals? And these individuals, many of them, escaped horrific situations.
Are you concerned at all about staffing services in Charleroi, like Wellington, who actually brags about having contracts with different companies like Forestry Foods and others?
Did you name one? What was this again?
Wellington.
I know nothing about Wellington.
So you're telling me Bartallotta is the vice chair of the Labor and Industry Committee in the state Senate and doesn't know that labor trafficking is happening in her own district? I think she knows about it. I just don't think she wants to talk about it, which makes sense if your husband's a criminal Democrat food lobbyist. Yeah. Your husband is involved in the food industry, right?
No,
he does
he's not
lobby.
Involved in the food industry, honey. No, he's not.
What does he do?
He's a consultant. He's the former Speaker of the House of Pennsylvania.
Democrat, right?
Yes. Oh, guess what? I represent Democrats also. We need to keep the majority in Congress. We also need to keep the majority in the state Senate. If we lose our majority of Republicans in the state Senate, we're California. We're California. We're done. Focus on the real issues, the importance, things that are vital today.
Just clarification.
Affordability, energy, independence, all of those things are kitchen table issues. They're right up front, and that's what we need to be focused on.
How about
it's been wonderful to talk
temporary
to you.
protected status for immigrants? Should temporary status remain?
It's expired.
It's expired, so it's still. Are you for temporary protected status?
Are you wanting me to keep you out or something?
Are you for temporary protected status?
It was a legal thing. You may not like it. You may not like it, but it was legal at the time.
Do you like it?
It was a way for people to come in under protection, and it was extended and extended and extended, and now it's not being extended anymore.
How do you feel about mass deportations?
It's great to talk with you. We gotta go.
Like to talk with you. Here, Paul. It's not all about you.
Do you hear that sarcastic bitch's mouth running like that? It was legal at the time. She's straight out of a Democrat's playbook. And then I received this in the mail today. Go figure. Check this out. Check this out. With her shaking Donald Trump's hand, right? That's a kick in the ass right there. She's trying to take credit here of borders closed, fentanyl deaths down, and crime down. Everything that Trump has done. She doesn't do shit to get this going. She's all about illegals, bringing them in. You heard it yourself right there. It's not even me. She said it herself. It's a way to get people in protected. Democrats say that shit. Protected. This is what comes in here. She never once officially wanted Trump as president. How do you say that? Endorsed. She never once endorsed Trump as president. It's a fact. Then it gets on the back here that she is cracking down on illegals now. Now she's cracking down on illegals. When she brings 3,000 of them into Charleroi, she's cracking down. Oh, yeah, this made me laugh right here. She voted for legislation, greater cooperation in federal immigration enforcement. Really? Now we're going to enforce immigration when you bring in people to take away American jobs, but that's okay. Supports legislation to increase penalties to anyone who assaults brave men and women who serve in ICE, which she brought in the people who are accused of assaulting our law enforcement. Oh, isn't that funny? Oh, get this one. I forgot this one. She sponsored a legislation that says you must speak English before you get a license to drive a truck. But guess what? The DOT in Pennsylvania are giving these people, illegals, licenses in Pennsylvania. You show the one show I showed you, Pennsylvania CDL license to somebody that didn't speak English. The last thing she did, we're going to ban sanctuary cities now. She wants to put an end to safe havens for illegals. You heard it yourself from her. She wanted those Haitians in here. She put them up in places where Americans could have had jobs in this little town. But instead, no. Crime went through the roof. She gave them jobs. She's trying to protect these people. And they're going to try to sit there and threaten me about my podcast. And that you saw the lies yourself. I don't even have to tell you about it. And this is what's going on constantly. And this is why people got to get out and vote in May on 19th, because she got to go. Shapiro's got to go. That's done. This shit's got to stop. This is ridiculous. And I'm so sick and tired of it. And she called him a liar, too. Yeah, she called him a liar. You saw that. Called him a liar. She was all for this shit. And now she's trying to roll it back and spin it just like a perfect Democrat does. Oh, yeah. So there you go, guys. All right. That's our local news for the day. We're going to get busy now and with the rest of it. And we're going to keep busy at this between now and May. We're going to get busy, guys. Hey, appeals court. Trump cannot. This is an activist judge, again, saying it's already been proven. Trump was told he could end the protection for the 350,000 Haitians. Now this activist judge wants to sit there and say, I think it was 3-2 or 2-1, 2-1, said they got to stop. Oh, yeah. But he's already been told he could do it. And now this is what an activist judge, this is what's going on, trying to protect these illegal criminals in our country. This is why Pennsylvania is shot the hell out, because of shit like this. And she wants to sit there and say, if we don't end this and we don't keep the majority, didn't say Republicans. We said we got to keep the majority. We're going to end up in California and PA. We're already there. We're already there. They're the worthless, most pathetic pieces of shit in Congress, in our government right now. It's got to end. All right. Trump says there will be no deal to end the war in Iran except unconditional surrender. Yes, sir, Bob. That is it to no end. I did not get to start my video, but I am going to show you a video, my starting video from Green Frog Labs today. It's off the chain, guys. You're going to want to miss that. All right, let's keep going real quick. I spent a lot of time on that subject, but it's important. People lying. I cannot stand people lying and playing right out of the Democrats' playbook, and that's what's happening. Thank you, Marianne. I will do that. All right. Iran president says he will not bow to U.S. or Israel. You don't have to. You're going down, man. Iran president apologizes for attacks on neighboring countries, announces the suspension, saying those expecting Iran's surrender should not take that dream to their grave. It's going to only end one way here, you dumbasses, and you'll find out the hard way. But guess what? Yep, the U.S. sanctioned Mojtaba Khamenei has named Iran's next supreme leader after father's death. Yes, sirree, Bob. They named his son, right? So the fact is, Iran's new supreme leader, Khamenei, has been wounded in an airstrike, supposedly. So the Iranian media has revealed that he has been selected as the new supreme leader and was wounded in an airstrike at some point in the war. So we'll see what happens with that. He's 56 years old. And the other articles, the stuff that I've been reading, said he is his dad 2.0 and worse. So this does not help the people. Yeah, fuck the uniparty. Got that right, Fix. Because of politicians like her, you damn right. That's right. That's why we got to stop this shit. We cannot have these rhinos in anywhere in the federal, state, local levels. We cannot have it. And I am going to, Brendan, you guys remember Brendan that used to do the show with me? His stepdad, great guy. He's helping me out to get onto the Republican committee here in our local town. He's awesome. He's going to make business cards up for me and hand them out at the things. I did not get a chance to get up there and get the petition he got for me to get on the ballot. So it's going to be a write-in stuff. Man, he's an awesome guy. And trying to get me on in the committee in my district. So we're going to see what happens with that, because we got to stop people like this. We cannot have these rhinos in there. But anyways, back to Khamenei. Yes, he's been wounded. And Israel already said they're not stopping until he's dead. So they better think about that twice. These people don't know who they're dealing with. with America alone is a destructive force with our military. You will be done if you do not stop. So, U.S. Israel wastes sending special forces in to seize Iran's nuclear stockpile. That's exactly what needs to be done. But I did read somewhere that Trump said this battle is about over already. Yes, he did. So you take them nuclear stockpile away from them, and it's end. It's the end of it. But you still got to get a leader in there that will free these women. Because I saw a video in here the other day, or no, this was today, I think it was, or yesterday, that I did not download. For some reason, it would not download, but they were beating a woman for no reason. The men. And then this kid come over and started beating her, a woman. Oh, yeah. These women are being crucified there for no reason, probably for their face showing or their ankle showing or something like that. They've got to have help. They cannot keep doing this that they've been doing for all these years. They've got to free these people. They're already there. Might as well take care of it. All right, where are we at now? Let me see. What do we got? Oh, Trump brushes off threat from a top Iranian regime official. I could care less, he said. Of course, because they keep threatening him to kill him and stuff like that. And my mouse won't get up there. This stuff's got to stop. We are not going to put up with it. It's always been communist. People are waking up. Finally, right, Sean? Exactly. So we got to keep going. And Violent Eviction 29 popped up over here, guys. So if you didn't check it out, check her show out. Rebel Chick with a Cause. She got a great show again tonight. So make sure you check it out. All right, let's keep going. What do we have here? Trump says Iran will be hit very hard on Saturday. Did you guys hear that? Remember, this is the weekend wrap-up, so we talk about stuff in the past, right? So you guys heard that? But if you did not see this apocalyptic scene coming out of Tehran, this was on Saturday. This was the best display of fireball I've ever seen. Take a look. Yeah, that was some fire right there, baby. That was a fire right there, right? Right? That is American dominance right there. You want more of that, Iran? You better stop in your tracks right now. Hegseth should be deployed bait by sending out groups of goats and just set up shop with. Ah, wouldn't that be great, Gregory? That's awesome. Gregory Allen Gorge Jr., our truck driver extraordinaire, is in there. I did not see him. I said hi. There he is. Say hi. Hi there, Gregory. But yes, that would be great. Send a parade of goats in there. Man, wouldn't that be awesome? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, that would be freaking awesome right there. Yes, he told them they were going to be hit. He warned them ahead of time, and they still didn't listen. It happens. But you know what? They sit there and listen to this. Southwest Airlines passengers seem terrified after Arab man allegedly made a bomb threat on the plane. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because of what happened in New York. Counter-protester lights explosive amid anti-McDummy protest, utters Allah Akbar, but New York City mayor rips bigotry and racism over this. This is what's wrong with this. Remember what I told you guys? Goat vagina bombs. That's funny right there, picture. And I'm going to show you. I want you guys to see what this dude did. Right here. Let me find it. Take a look right here.
We need our city back! New Yorkers, stand up!
There's somebody on the other side. There's somebody on the other side. I'll fuck your face up. Don't go
Oh, what's up? What's up? Hey! Stop it! I can only go so far. I can only go so far.
And you see this right there. What that dude just did. They've had multiple different views of this. And one guy actually ran into the back of some guy holding a big megaphone and shit, threw it over his shoulder, and then they showed this, but there was two of them that they arrested. And they sit there and they tell us that we're Islamophobic and all this bullshit. And you wonder why. I'll take that badge as a badge of honor, because you wonder why the things have been going on here, because they also raided a storage facility. The feds raided a storage facility, ISIS-inspired bomb thrower. That guy that you saw, they raided his storage facility, and I'm not sure if they found anything. This one just came in not long ago, so I did not get a good look at this article. That they took a helicopter and everything, and what did they? It's a series of photograph captured critical moments of alleged inspired bombing, and you wonder why. Yeah, and you show the thing that I showed you, and what's going on, and that makes no sense. They call us Islamophobic. Why? Well, hell, let me show you why. Here, where's it at? Where the hell did it go? Oh, here it is. Oh, where the hell did it go? Bring it back. Well, damn it, I lost it. And they showed me all the stuff that I had on there, and now I lost that one somehow when I brought it back up. But it shows 5 different things that has been done by Muslims here recently. And you wonder why they want to call us Islamophobic? This is why, because they lie constantly, and they commit crimes like this constantly. 9/11, everything else, this, the stabbings that happened. What else was there? The shit, and I lost it, and I had it all. That sucks when I lose stuff, and now I can't remember everything that's going on. Got nobody to blame but Mandami. Exactly. When he is backing them now, he's not. He won't call them. He read a written transcript today when they did an update on it and stuff like that. It's pathetic. If you really was going to, what do they call it? When you have to, brain fart, guys. Jeez. When you have to tell them, you don't like it and stuff. You don't like what they're doing. You condemn it, all that stuff. You don't need to read it. You do it right off the heart or right off your shoulder. You don't have to read a planned script. The only reason he planned script is because he's lying. He's been a lying piece of shit the whole time he was running for this office. He's been a lying piece of shit when he's in this office, and it doesn't stop. He lied. They all lie, and we're proving it every day. See what happened in there? And it's not going to stop, guys. This is the start of them trying to take over our country. And if they're not going to do something, it's going to take us to stop this from happening. We cannot let this happen. But they did get 2 of them. That Asian dude was one of the that got arrested after being attacked by those bastards. Yeah. This son of a bitch in New York set up the fake IED bullshit, who actually believes that the terrorist organization was truly trying to take out one of their own. Exactly, Gregory. But they said that the mixture that was in there has been used around the world by the Muslims whenever they've attacked people, the terrorist attacks. But these ones fizzled out like crazy. So we're going to see what happens and see if they're going to make this public, the trials and everything, because these guys are in jail in New York. And guess who is going to be the DA to convict them? None other than fat ass Braggs. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. So what do you bet that these guys are going to walk? You watch and see, guys. So make sure you flag that in the chat, because you're going to see what happened when fat ass Braggs gets in there. All right, what else we got? All right, Trump tells Starmer from the UK aircraft carriers are no longer needed in the Mideast. Accuses him of joining the war that U.S. has already won. Oh, yeah, that piece of shit didn't want anything to do with this. Charlie, check out some of the videos of 1970s Iran. You'll be shocked. I remember a little bit out of that, Gabs, but I was a little young, but I will do that. Trump says he will not sign another legislation until voter act bill is passed by Congress. I hope he keeps his word with that because we need this. We need this because the Democrats are going to cheat no matter what happens if this does not get done. But if they do not kill that filibuster now and get these things put through, the Democrats are going to do it when and if they gain power again. That's the first thing they're going to do is they're going to abolish that filibuster and they are going to pass everything. And you guaranteed if they do that and we don't do it, we will never see the White House ever again. You mark my words on that one too, guys, because it's going to happen. Can you imagine how much Nair they would need to for the lube for Diddy's convention? Oh, good God. I was concerned for him, but he was reassured to me to fulfill my purpose. 2-1 is right. Okay. Democrats who screamed about Epstein. Here we go, guys. And Trump suddenly falls silent after they realized they were funded by Epstein's mega donor. Yes, sirree, Bob. These people such as Adam Schiff, Rokon, Hakeem Jeffries have been taking money from mega donor Hoffman since 2011, including $7,000 in 2025, according to the Election Commission. Rokon has got $35,600. Oh, yeah. These people have been taking money from Epstein mega donors. Oh, yes. Now they're shitting their britches, their panties, because they're being caught. This is why they weren't putting out stuff. And get this one. And I know Vic put on this hell of a show on Epstein today. You guys got to see that, too. There's some good shit that she had on there. But this one, Epstein prison guard, Googled him minutes before his body was supposedly found. The DOJ files show. Oh, yeah. So why are we just hearing this now? Why is it just, how long has this been going? How long has he been dead? And it's just coming out now? Look at the shit the Democrats have hidden over all these years of having power and all this stuff and all this evidence. And they did not do one damn thing under the propping up of Joe Biden in the White House, like, Weekend at Bernie's. They didn't do a damn thing about these files. Now they want to be the voice of reason and try to claw their way back to power somehow by making people believe that they're doing something. They had 4 years to do this, and they did nothing. Nothing. What else we got here? New Mexico representative warns evidence at Epstein Ranch may be at risk as probe reopens. Remember, guys, we told you that one day that they closed the Epstein case, and then they reopened it the day later. They sold Epstein's Ranch here in New Mexico, and they're getting ready to destroy part of it. So this makes sense from New Mexico State Representative Andrea Romero warned Newsweek on Saturday that the failure to secure Epstein's sprawling 7,500-acre property in 2019 has left investigators racing against time as renovations work begins at that site. They said they could be compromising stuff and removing evidence, which makes sense. But even if they do, you think anything's going to come out of this? No. I think we're all just wasting our time giving you this information because we're never going to see anything happen. The pedophiles are still going to be running the streets, committing their heinous crimes. And the stuff that Vic showed, you guys will definitely want to see it. She gives you a lengthy video that is full of information that is nasty, disgusting, pedophilia full shit that she put. But you guys will want to hear it because this is the needs to get the truth out. And that's what's on there. Okay, let's keep going. Appeals court lifts injunction on Trump's Chicago immigration operation. Yes, sirree, Bob. You heard me right. He'll let him keep going. Chicago has become ground zero in this ongoing battle of federal authority and local resistance when Trump administration launched Operation Midway Blitz last fall to target criminals in the Windy City. It was only a matter of time before the legal challenges mounted protests clashed with officers. Oh, yeah, all that good shit. But now the injunction has been lifted. Federal appeals court on Thursday lifted the lower court's injunction that had restricted immigration agents using force during Operation Midway Blitz. The Trump administration major enforcement in Chicago. A three-judge panel in the Seventh Circuit of U.S. Court of Appeals voted 2-1 to vacate the district's preliminary injunction and dismiss the appeal, saying the lower court had granted an overbroad, constitutionally suspect injunction. They're not allowed to do that. So it's been overturned. What they're going to do now about it, I don't know. He's come in here, he cleaned up most of the shit. So I guess they go back in there and take out the rest of them. That's my guess right there. We can thank the CIA for fucking up Cuba. Got that right, John. All right. Let's keep, what do we got here? Liberals are fretting about Supreme Court. Oh, yeah, liberals. Go figure this one. They're fretting over a Supreme Court win for the Republicans that could upend midterm elections because Trump is following the law when it comes to elections, trying to get all the maps that these people are trying to get illegally. Oh, yeah, to justify themselves and getting the justices might rule on the pending Voting Rights Act issue. The Voting Rights Act is illegals are not supposed to be voting in our elections. It's an American election, not illegal election. This is what the Democrats are trying to do. So this is another thing that they're trying to put a stop to. We're going to see what happens with that. All right, let's keep going here real quick because we got to get to one of them. I got two. If we're not, I got one from Pat. Pat gave me one. Oh my God, it's hilarious. We don't get to that. We definitely get into it tomorrow. The CIA in the Middle East in the 40s. Also, we can't let the Soviets expand. That's for a fact, radical right. That's a fact right there. All right, Democrats in red state Texas bet on far left Senate candidate who espouses non-binary God and cisgender. This is what the Democrats are counting on in Texas. Tallarico, this moron himself. Holy shit. Non-binary God, which I don't think so. And six, count them. Yes, six genders. They don't tell you what they are. But I want to know what the six genders are. They do not tell you in this article, but this guy's a freaking mental case too. There is only two genders. There is male and female. You decide anything else, you're a mental freak. This Tallarico is a mental freak, and I hope my good people here from Texas they put it down. This should be an easy win for the Republican, but you never know with these Democrats and their cheating what's going to happen. We got to make sure everybody gets out and votes. CCP linked Singham's Network is a tax-exempt foundation, guys. Oh, yeah, you got that? They're paying these protesters to go out there not knowing what they're protesting, and they are tax-exempt. Oh, yeah, this group remains, they avoid the FAR scrutiny for years under the Foreign Agent Registration Act. Oh, yes, and they are how do you become a tax-exempt status with links to the CCP and get away with this shit? They need it shut down immediately. These people need arrested from right now and buried into the prison. Oh, it's disgusting, guys. We got Chinese Communist Party running this country on another way of another level with all this money that they're laundering in here to pay these idiots to go out there and protest, and we're doing nothing about it. Nothing. Funny how when you go in for a sex change consultation, there are only two choices. Right, Gabby girl? You get a choice. Do you want to be a man? Do you want to be a woman? Wait. What about the six genders that Tallarico's talking about? Well, I want to pick from one of them. These people are mentally freaking ill. How many times do we got to talk about this? Yeah. What happens to Joe Biden's brother giving millions of dollars to rebuild Afghanistan? He didn't even build a shithouse. That's right, Mark. That's for a fact. Hexes reveals what happened to trans kindergarten teacher who wore wolf's tail around the kids. He got fired. Right. Reports disturbing behavior. We've already talked about that a long time ago. Remember that, guys? And I did not read this. I swear I did not read it. So, yeah, the teacher on February 19th. Why did it take so long? February 19th, that the teacher was finally dismissed. That mental freak should never have been there. And they got to start looking at every school because these teachers don't teach anymore. Most of them. There's a lot of good teachers still out there, but you got to get these idiots out of there from now because they do not teach these kids anymore. Non-binary, we used to call that hermaphrodite. Yeah, that's what they think. We were wrong, I guess, Gabby girl. That's freaks. They're all mental freaks. As simple as that. How come your neutered male pet is still a boy? That's a good question. Do you hear that? Radical Right Sean said it right there. How come your neutered male pet is still considered a male dog? I never thought of that, Radical Right. Makes absolute sense right there. That's a fact right there. I'll be damned. All right, guys. Oh, I got a couple of them you got to see. Minnesota officials were warned. And we're talking about Tampon Tim and his dumbass AG. Were warned about extensive welfare fraud for years, but guess what? They didn't do anything about it. And before they even took action. Yes, that dumb AG, he got a mouth on him. Some bitch, I wish they could have arrested him just for his mouth. Running his mouth to the Congress in there. Oh, yes. I'd have told him to shut the fuck up as soon as he started running his mouth. He thinks he's some kind of badass or something in there running his mouth. I wish I would have downloaded that for you guys. But yes, we got a couple on Tim Walsh. We might get to him, or we might not hear. But Tim Walsh, I got in the hearing. If we don't hear it today, I will show it to you tomorrow. All right. Oh, get this one. Arizona here for you. Arizona governor vetoes Charlie Kirk memorial license plate. Oh, yeah. She vetoes it. That dumb bitch. Tell you what, this problem is going to happen, guys. Two more here, real quick. California Voter ID Initiative. When I told you about getting the signatures, they got over 1 million signatures. They only need 800,000. But it clears the signature hurdle for November ballot, with polling showing a super majority of census going to put this through to make sure you have a voter ID to vote. Every state, if this pathetic California passes this, every state better do it. Oh yeah, remember we told you about Paramount Pictures bought out Warner Brothers, right? And CNN is part of Warner Brothers, right? Well, now CNN blames Trump as looming mega sales has staffers freaking out because they're starting to sell things off. Yes, sir, Bob, and I hope one of them is CNN. As soon as I hear that, I want those letters, man. Conservative News Network, that's mine, baby. I'm taking that shit. Yes, sir, Bob. But I want them gone. They are pathetic. They shouldn't even be in business right now. I don't know how they're still paying these people to be on the air. Guys, that is it. We've made it through the weekend. Wrap up update of this, what's happening. It's been a bad weekend. I tell you what, guys. And it's crazy. I'm telling you what. But, I'm sorry to hear that, Gregory. Gregory told us last week about his son's mother was sick, got sepsis and all that. Unfortunately, he just told us that she passed away. So the prayers go out to Gregory's son's mother and son and everything right there. So sorry to hear that, Gregory. All right, guys, let me give you some fun here before we get going. I want you to see this. The first All-American parade of bozos, grifters, and losers by Green Frog Labs. Take a look.
Welcome to the first annual All-American Parade of Bozos, Grifters, and Losers, brought to you by MAGA and Green Frog Labs. I'm Al Roker, joined today by my side piece, Betty White, and our man on the street, Ron Swanson.
We have a whole bunch of grifters and losers to laugh at today.
And here comes Tim Walz, famously known for letting the Somalis steal billions in taxpayer funds. It has also been said that he is retarded.
Somebody was telling me the other day that Tim Walz is the most famous retarded person in the U.S. right now.
I believe that, Betty. They say you can take the trash out of the ghetto, but you'll never get the ghetto out of the trash. And up next, we have Jasmine Crockett, fresh off her Senate primary loss.
Now that is one ratchet asshole.
Our man on the street today comes all the way from Pawnee, Indiana. Let's say hello to our friend Ron Swanson.
I think all parades are a huge waste of time, effort, and taxpayer money.
Thanks, Ron. Up next is the fine folks from the Quality Leering Center.
I'm leering at the folks from the Quality Leering Center right now, Al.
I think we would be better off if we put those pirates in trade schools, or deport them.
Thanks, Ron. Hey, Betty, would you marry your brother if it meant you could help him commit immigration fraud? Speaking of which, here comes Minnesota Congressman Ilhan Omar.
I heard she married her brother, Al. Would their children be considered siblings or cousins?
Great question, Betty. Here is former President and Epstein buddy Bill Clinton.
Oh, my God. You know, back when he was president, Bill Clinton tried to sleep with me.
Thank you, Betty.
That was freaking hilarious. Green Frog Labs kicked ass on that one. I did not watch it all the way through. I watched it with you guys here. That was freaking awesome right there. Holy shit, that was funny. That you did. They kicked ass on that one. I love it. Get this one. This was Jake Lang. Went to with McDummie's office with a roasted pig in the middle of Ramadan. Take a look.
Against that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, Cat 47. Fuck you and the camouflage bullshit. You and the leather jacket. Get the fuck out of here. Walk up there, motherfucker.
This is my city. What's up, Forrest?
Walk
I
up,
got a big roast here, guys.
I see that.
You know you're protected because there's cops around here. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth, beta boy.
Yeah. I don't know. New York City's my city.
White supremacist tattoos, white supremacist flag out there. Get out! Hey, you're not gonna do shit by running your mouth, you beta. Yes, I am. Beta, Jesus Christ. I'm smarter than you. You measure things in terms of whiteness. I'm more white than you. Yeah, I have more money than you. I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to fight you.
Was that funny or what? Went the pig in Ramadan. I love roast pig too, Red. Oh my God. But I could not help that. That was funny as shit right there. Well, and what do you got time? Yes. Well, you know what? Now I'm going to save that one for tomorrow. Let me find it. Here's one from Pat. This was hilarious. And hi, Madeline. I didn't say hi to Madeline. She just come in there. But this is from Pat. This is called Kmart. Listen to this, guys. I did not watch all this one all the way through too, but I caught. It's funny. Take a look.
I'm just going to let you know that this next video may not be for some of y'all. This is way before everyone became sensitive, before they started cancel culture. Just watch.
Ship my pants. Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow. I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed.
So you're telling me I can buy my knickers right here in Kmart?
That's right. Kmart sells knickers right here in the store.
That's incredible.
I know. And Kmart has knickers for all occasions.
I bought some work knickers for the yard.
I have my lazy knickers for lounging around the house, and I bought some knickers for my boyfriend's birthday.
Party time, knickers.
I got me some dancing knickers.
Wait a minute, what'd he say? Aw, knickers, please. But what if I can't make it to the store?
No problem. Just go online and Kmart will ship your knickers to you anywhere in the world. By boat.
Huh. Perfect.
Come into Kmart.
Shop Your Way members save 30 cents a gallon.
30 cents a gallon? That's a big-ass discount.
Big-ass discount.
A really big-ass discount.
Really big ass discount.
Honey, this solves your big ass problem.
Totally solves my big ass problem.
Dad, look at that big ass truck.
Big ass man.
Hello, big ass man.
Shop your way.
Now tell me that was not hilarious right there. Oh my God, Pat, that was awesome. That was just too freaking funny right there. I could not pass that up, guys. We haven't got everything. I got Nick, Shirley tomorrow. We got a couple of them with Tim Walz lying in Congress. I got to take Kmart off of here. We got some more Southern Dad. This one, Rules for Life, tomorrow. Got a lot going on tomorrow, guys. I haven't went through my email yet, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tonight. I wanted to get some fun in because of all the shit that we've had to hear tonight. So I hope you enjoyed those last couple of videos, guys. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, guys, because I got a lot going on. I'm trying to bounce this, getting the show done, getting my workout in, getting the bathroom working on, hitting my doctor's appointments. That's a lot of stuff to do in one day, guys. But it's worth it. You guys are worth it because you guys participating in chat and stuff. Jingle bump. That's funny right there. You're worth doing this, guys. So make sure you join in tomorrow night for another great episode of the Conservative Viewpoint, guys, because I'm going to leave you with this. But before I let you go tonight, guys, I want you to take a look at the landscape. They want you tired. They want you distracted. They want you to believe that the betrayal of Pennsylvania or the blood money trails in D.C. are just the way things are. They are betting on your silence, but they forgot one thing. Because you're watching, you are waking up. Well, they are hiding behind their mega donors and their closed door sessions. And we are right here, shining a floodlight on every dark corner they crawl into. We are not just observing their collapse. We are the ones standing up in the gap to stop it. I cannot thank you guys enough for spending your Monday night with me here. This is a community. This is a movement. Is this the only thing keeping the gate locked against these radical idiots? And I'm humbled to have you in this fight with me. So go get some sleep. Keep your head up, and I will see you right back here tomorrow night for another explosive edition of the Conservative Viewpoint. Right after the Rebel Chick with a Cause. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So until then, guys, good night. God bless. And let's keep fighting for a country we all love. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.